Have you been feeling more tired lately, even after a full night's sleep? Do your legs tremble when you climb the stairs? Or maybe getting out of bed in the morning feels harder than it used to? If that sounds familiar, please don't ignore it. Because what you're feeling might not just be aging. It could be your muscles quietly fading away, one fiber at a time. Most people don't notice it until it's already begun. But every time you struggle to rise from a chair or hesitate before walking across a room, it's your body sending a message. Muscle loss, known medically as sarcopenia, isn't just about weakness. It's about losing the very thing that lets you move, stand, protect your bones, and live independently. According to the American Geriatric Society, over 30% of adults over 60 in the United States may already be affected by this condition. That's nearly 1 out of every 3 older adults. But what makes sarcopenia truly dangerous is how quietly it works. It doesn't scream. It whispers. It hides behind excuses. I'm just tired today, or maybe I didn't sleep well. And by the time you realize what's happening, the damage can already be deep. Here's something even more alarming. Recent research shows that weak muscles don't just increase your fall risk, they raise your risk of death up to 5 times higher even after just one fall. That's not an exaggeration. A single slip and life can change in an instant. Broken hips, hospital stays, loss of mobility, depression, being moved into care homes when all you wanted was to stay in the comfort of your own home. And yet, here's what most people don't realize. While many seniors are focused on protein powders and calcium supplements, some of the very fruits they're eating each day may be sabotaging their muscle health. That's right, not all fruits are equal. And about 70% of older adults don't know that a handful of specific fruits can actually accelerate muscle decline, cause chronic inflammation, or interfere with nutrient absorption. But don't worry, this isn't about fear. It's about knowledge. Because once you know which fruits to avoid and which powerful ones to embrace, your body can begin to rebuild. Because nature, when chosen wisely, can become your greatest ally. So if you care about protecting your strength, your mobility, your independence, or that of a loved one, then stay close. Because what I'm about to share could change the course of your health. Let's start with one of the most unexpected heroes in the fight against sarcopenia: prunes. I know they're not the flashiest fruit on the shelf. In fact, many people associate prunes with digestion, not strength. But don't be fooled by their humble appearance. Prunes are tiny but mighty rich in exactly the nutrients that aging muscles crave. Just 100 grams of prunes provide over 730 milligrams of potassium. That's more than many sports drinks, and without the added sugar. Potassium is vital for muscle contraction and preventing those painful leg cramps that seem to come out of nowhere. It also supports your nerves, helping your muscles move efficiently with less fatigue. But potassium is just the beginning. Prunes are also loaded with phenolic compounds, natural antioxidants that fight chronic inflammation. And inflammation, as many doctors now agree, is one of the root causes of muscle deterioration in older adults. By calming inflammation, prunes help your muscles recover faster, stay stronger, longer, and reduce the slow burning breakdown that happens with age. They also contain a surprising amount of vitamin K, a nutrient that doesn't just protect your bones, but helps muscles hold their shape and function. Low levels of vitamin K have been linked to higher risk of frailty and fractures. And here's something remarkable. According to research from Tufts University, Seniors who regularly get enough potassium have up to a 33% lower risk of muscle weakness compared to those who don't. Just 3 to 4 prunes a day, about a small handful, can support your energy levels, reduce soreness, and help your body rebuild what age tries to take away. You don't need to eat a bowl full. Just make it part of your daily rhythm. Chop them into your morning oatmeal. Stir them into Greek yogurt. Blend them with a banana into a post-walk smoothie. Or, for an added benefit, soak a few prunes in water overnight and drink the liquid in the morning. A traditional practice that supports digestion while amplifying their antioxidant effects. This small habit can make a big difference, especially if you're over 60. And if you've ever felt that quiet fatigue, the kind that lingers despite rest, this may be the simple fruit that helps you feel like yourself again. But don't go anywhere just yet, because the next fruit on the list is not only beautiful to look at, it contains a natural antioxidant that helps your muscles regenerate from the inside out. And it's probably sitting in your fridge right now. Red grapes. Yes, those vibrant, juicy clusters you often reach for as a quick snack. You might enjoy their sweetness, but what you probably didn't know is that they're also quietly working to protect your muscles, especially as you age. Inside every skin of a red grape is a powerful compound called resveratrol. Scientists call it a polyphenol, but you can think of it as nature's repair tool, especially for tired, aging muscles. Resveratrol helps shield your muscle tissue from oxidative stress, the same silent force that wears down cells over time and speeds up aging. It also improves blood flow. And better circulation means more oxygen, more nutrients, and faster recovery after a walk climb, or even just standing up from a low chair. But that's not all. Red grapes also contain flavonoids, another class of plant compounds that have been shown to reduce chronic inflammation, a key driver of muscle loss. You see, inflammation isn't always a loud pain. It can be quiet, persistent, eroding your strength slowly, month after month. And here's the remarkable part. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that adults over 60 who consumed around 200 grams of red grapes per day, roughly 1 cup, experienced up to a 20% slower rate of muscle decline compared to those who didn't. That's not a supplement. That's not a pill. That's just fruit, real accessible and delicious. Resveratrol also supports your mitochondria, the tiny energy producers in each muscle cell. When your mitochondria are working well, you feel it. You can walk longer, stand taller, and recover faster. Want to get the most from this powerful fruit? Choose grapes with thicker skins. They contain higher concentrations of antioxidants. And if you can handle it, chew the seeds. That's where some of the strongest resveratrol lives. There are many simple ways to add red grapes to your day. Toss them into a salad with goat cheese and walnuts. The healthy fats help absorb more of the antioxidants. Freeze them for a refreshing summer treat. Or keep a small bowl in the fridge and snack slowly, letting each bite remind you you're doing something good for your body. This isn't about giving up the things you love. It's about choosing foods that quietly fight for your strength, your balance, and your freedom. And while red grapes bring calm protection, the next food on our list adds a touch of spice and a surprising amount of strength. Let's talk about Padron peppers. These small green peppers, often served lightly sautéed, may seem like nothing more than a flavorful side dish. But beneath their mild heat lies a powerful combination of compounds that directly support aging muscles. The first is vitamin C. You've heard of it for immunity, but did you know it's also crucial for muscle repair? Vitamin C helps your body build collagen, the connective tissue that gives your muscles elasticity and resilience. Without enough collagen, muscles become stiff, fragile, and slower to recover. And padron peppers are absolutely packed with vitamin C. In fact, just 100 grams, about 5 or 6 small peppers, contain over 120 milligrams of vitamin C. That's more than your daily recommended intake in one simple, delicious serving. But there's more. These peppers also contain capsaicin, the natural compound responsible for their gentle heat. Capsaicin improves blood flow by opening up tiny blood vessels and encouraging circulation to the muscles. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and better muscle performance. Capsaicin has also been shown to reduce soreness after activity, making it easier to stay consistent with movement, even light walking. And when paired with anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, the benefits multiply. Just a pinch of turmeric added while cooking can enhance the dish's healing effects, all while creating a flavorful Mediterranean-style meal. Try sautéing padron peppers in a bit of extra virgin olive oil. The healthy fats in the oil help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin K, and they enhance the natural flavors of the pepper. You can enjoy this dish 3 times a week. Simple, delicious, and deeply restorative. And here's the best part. It's not a chore. It's not a medicine. It's nourishment that you can feel proud of, the kind that brings flavor and function to your plate. These peppers may be small, but their impact is anything but. Still, the list isn't done, because next we turn to a fruit you may not see every day at the grocery store. But if you ever get the chance to try it, don't pass it up. Coming up is a hidden gem from the Pacific forests, a fruit so powerful for muscle recovery, you'll wonder why it isn't on every shelf. Let's talk about a rare but remarkable fruit, the arbutus berry, also known as the madrone berry in parts of the Pacific Northwest. It's not something you'll find in every grocery aisle, but for those lucky enough to have tasted it or to live near its natural home, this bright red berry hides an incredible secret. It's one of nature's most powerful defenders against muscle breakdown. Small and slightly tart, the arbutus berry is rich in 3 vital compounds that work together in harmony: vitamin C, flavonoids, and tannins. Each of these plays a different role in helping your muscles stay strong, resilient, and ready to recover. Let's start with vitamin C, and not just a little. These berries contain nearly 250 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams. That's more than double what you'd get from the same amount of oranges. Why does that matter? Because vitamin C is your muscle's first line of defense against oxidative damage. As we age, stress and free radicals accumulate in our tissues. Vitamin C helps disarm that damage, supporting faster healing and protecting your muscle fibers from premature decline. But it doesn't stop there. The flavonoids in arbutus berries strengthen the walls of your blood vessels. That improves circulation, meaning oxygen and nutrients get delivered exactly where your muscles need them most. And the tannins, they support tissue regeneration, calming inflammation, and encouraging repair after physical activity or even mild strain. If you've ever gone for a walk and felt stiff the next morning, or noticed your legs feel tired even after just standing for a while, this might be the support your body's been missing. Just 4 to 5 berries a day is enough to feel the difference. You can snack on them Fresh, mix them into yogurt or blend them with other fruits for a refreshing antioxidant boost. For something more creative, try making a sugar-free berry spread. Just simmer arbutus berries with a splash of lemon juice and cinnamon until soft. Spread it on whole grain toast for a muscle-friendly breakfast that feels indulgent but heals from within. And for recovery, mix them with unsweetened yogurt and a pinch of ground ginger after a brisk walk. The ginger helps digestion and fights inflammation, while the berries help your muscles rebuild. Though they may be rare, arbutus berries are a gift from nature, a powerful one. But now, we head back to something you're more likely to find in your local market. Something golden vibrant and deceptively small. The yellow kiwi. You may have seen it slightly smoother than the green kind, with a rich golden color and sweet, almost tropical flavor. But don't let its delicate size fool you. This fruit holds a remarkable key to muscle health in later life. Compared to green, yellow kiwi contains nearly twice as much vitamin C. That's important, yes. But what makes it truly special is a natural enzyme it contains called actinidin. Actinidin helps break down proteins in the digestive system, which might sound technical, but it's incredibly important. Because the truth is, it doesn't matter how much protein you eat. If your body can't digest and absorb it, your muscles won't benefit. And as we age, our ability to digest protein declines. That's why seniors often eat well and still lose strength. Yellow kiwi changes that. It helps your body break food down properly, making sure every gram of protein reaches the muscles that need it. That means better recovery, more energy, and more strength from the meals you're already eating. According to the USDA, just 100 grams of yellow kiwi provides 161 milligrams of vitamin C, nearly 180% of the recommended daily intake for adults over 50. And research has shown that the antioxidants in yellow kiwi can reduce oxidative stress in muscle tissue by up to 40%. That's less stiffness, fewer aches, and better daily mobility. The best time to eat it first thing in the morning. It wakes up your digestion, gently gives you a clean source of energy, and sets the tone for better nutrient absorption all day. You can eat it plain, of course, but if you want to take it a step further, pair your yellow kiwi with a handful of crushed walnuts and a drizzle of raw honey. The healthy fats, antioxidants, and enzymes work together to nourish your muscles and calm inflammation. Or freeze slices for a cooling midday snack. They're hydrating, sweet, and great for post-walk recovery. It's easy to overlook something so small. But this little fruit has big potential to shift how your body feels, functions, and heals. And now we move from golden tropical fruit to something even closer to home. What if I told you that a common summer fruit, often growing right in your backyard, might be one of the most powerful tools for protecting your muscles as you age? Loquats. Maybe you've walked past a tree full of them. Maybe you've seen them in a neighbor's yard. Those small golden orange fruits hanging like lanterns in the summer sun. Sweet, juicy, and just a little tart, they might seem like nothing more than a seasonal treat. But beneath that gentle flavor, loquats carry something far more valuable, a compound that could help save your strength as you age. It's called ursolic acid. This natural plant compound has been studied for its ability to not just preserve muscle mass, but to actually help rebuild it even in older adults. According to the American Heart Association, regular intake of ursolic acid has been linked to improved muscle size, strength, and endurance in seniors. That's not a theory. That's hard data. And loquats are one of the very few fruits that contain it naturally. But that's not all. Each serving of loquats, about 4 to 6 medium-sized fruits, contains around 450 milligrams of potassium and over 1.5 grams of soluble fiber. These nutrients help your muscles contract properly, reduce painful cramps, and replenish lost electrolytes after physical activity. And that fiber, it supports digestion, allowing better nutrient absorption, the foundation of muscle recovery. Even more encouraging long-term studies have found that older adults who eat loquats regularly may lower their risk of sarcopenia by up to 30%. That's a significant drop in the odds of falling, becoming immobile, or losing independence. But here's where loquats truly shine. They taste amazing, and they're easy to enjoy. You can eat them fresh right off the branch, or turn them into a warm healing dish by making a sugar-free compote. Just simmer loquats with a dash of cinnamon and fresh lemon juice. Finish with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil to help your body absorb their carotenoids, plant pigments that support muscle and bone health. This is nourishment with a purpose. And when you enjoy it, you're not just feeding your taste buds, you're feeding your ability to move, stand, and live fully. So, the next time you see loquats hanging on a tree or displayed in a farmer's market, don't pass them by. They're more than fruit. They're nature's quiet promise to keep you strong. And still, there's more. Because our next fruit might be small, but it's a powerhouse of protection. One that fights not only muscle breakdown, but also sharpens your memory balance and coordination. Let's talk about wild blackberries. Deep purple, slightly tart, packed with flavor and antioxidants. These berries aren't just good for your heart. They're remarkable for your muscles, especially as you cross into your 60s and 70s. You see, wild blackberries contain anthocyanins, vitamin C, and manganese, a trio that supports muscle regeneration and helps guard against inflammation. Anthocyanins, the pigment that gives blackberries their dark color, are potent antioxidants that neutralize oxidative stress, the silent culprit behind aging muscle fibers. Vitamin C once again plays its role in collagen synthesis recovery and reducing soreness after even light activity. And manganese supports muscle contraction, bone strength, and enzyme activity, all essential for seniors wanting to stay active. But what's even more exciting is this. The National Institute on Aging reports that consuming just 100 grams of wild blackberries per day, about 10 to 15 berries, can reduce muscle breakdown in older adults by up to 25%. That's a quarter of your muscle preservation from a handful of berries. But their benefits don't stop at the body. Wild blackberries have also been linked to improvements in brain function, including memory balance and coordination. These are the subtle yet crucial aspects of aging that protect you from falls, boost confidence, and preserve your independence. Want an easy way to include them? Stir them into your morning oatmeal or mix with plain Greek yogurt. Their tartness balances beautifully with the creaminess, and the combo delivers lasting energy. For a healing smoothie blend, wild blackberries with baby spinach, a small banana, and a spoonful of flaxseed oil. The omega-3s help fight inflammation, and the fiber keeps digestion smooth and steady. Or freeze them and drop them into a glass of sparkling mineral water with a squeeze of lemon for a refreshing antioxidant-rich drink that hydrates and revitalizes. Whether you pick them yourself from wild bushes or find them at a local health market, make wild blackberries a regular guest in your kitchen. Because when it comes to preserving your muscle, your balance, and your mind, these tiny fruits punch far above their weight. And now, we arrive at the end of our list but not the end of your journey. If this video gave you even one helpful insight, then don't keep it to yourself. Someone you love may be walking the same path, quietly losing strength, unaware that the right fruits could help them rebuild what they've lost. Please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who matters to you. You might be giving them more than information. You might be giving them hope. And if you felt your muscles weakening, if stairs are harder, if fatigue stays longer, drop a number 1 in the comments. Let us know you're here. You're not alone, and you're not powerless. Because food isn't just fuel. It's medicine. It's protection. It's your ally in the fight to stay strong, mobile, and independent no matter your age. In our next video, we'll reveal more surprising foods. The ones that not only protect your muscles, but also strengthen your bones and heart as you grow older. So stay with us, hit the notification bell, and we'll be here with the tools you need to feel strong again. Until then, wishing you strength, joy, and good movement today and always.